welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the Divine Masculine reading for Virgo for September 1st to the 15th. In the first row here we have what is going to be the situation or the overview for those 2 weeks. This is how you feel. This is how the universe recommends that you feel. What is your lesson or obstacle or challenge in regards to this situation? How should you approach it in order to resolve it? What are your hopes and what are your fears? And in the bottom here we have the universe's advice in regards to how you should proceed. So let us get started. The situation revolves around a message being delivered. Either you're going to be receiving one or you needing to give one. And someone is needing to open up, to be vulnerable, to be honest in regards to whatever this surprise message is about. Surprise. Surprise. Giovine Finciula. This is the young lady. So maybe you're dealing with a younger female. This is also the virginal person or something new. So you're needing to be honest or open with this person. You need to communicate with them about something here. Surprise. What do they need to communicate and be vulnerable about to this person? Surprise. Surprise. Fortuna. This is good fortune, or this is like the World card in the traditional tarot. Reminds me of that, like a cycle ending, a cycle completing, something better, wanting something better. And this is again La Lettera. This is some kind of romantic letter. This could also mean documentation, papers, divorce papers, even. Denari. This is money or, something that's of value, something precious. So there's needing to be some kind of vulnerableness had in regards to communicating with this person, possibly a divorce or writing them some kind of a letter, letting them know how you feel. That either you wanting things to change or you're no longer, your feelings towards that person is changed. You no longer value them, or you're not valuing the relationship, or you don't find value in the situation anymore. Oops. Yeah. Disgracia, you're wanting to end it. There's an ending. So that's why you're having anxiety in the situation in regards to how you feel. Anxiety about moving on, moving forward, moving to your next phase. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and you're wondering if you're going to have forgiveness in this situation, because something's happened here that's causing a great deal of stress, and if you're wanting forgiveness, then you've done something. Probably because you're ending something because of whatever is your reason. Anxiety. Forgiveness. What do they want forgiveness for? Forgiveness. Let's do forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Sacerdote, this is the priest, psychologist, healing. This could be a karmic situation, or again a marriage. You know, maybe you're getting a divorce. So you're wanting forgiveness in regards to and healing. You know, that also stands for healing, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Why do they want forgiveness? Forgiveness. Gran Signore is the man of high society, is somebody who's, you know, into himself. You know, it could be a person who's, you know, was operating more from a place of ego. La Costanza, hope and perseverance. So you're hoping for forgiveness in regards to maybe your behavior, or your reason for being in this relationship that you're now ending. Maybe they weren't reasons based on love, like I said. Forgiveness. Muerte. Yeah, this year something's changing, something's ending. You're wanting to end this situation because you're changing. You're changing. You're realizing something, that you don't want this situation anymore because it's not, you know, it's not anything that's fulfilling for you. And this is how the universe recommends that you feel. A stranger. Troubleshoot. Spiritual. Scandal. The Fool. So they're wanting you to feel like, you know, a new person, to have a new beginning, you know, the Fool. They want you to feel like this is an opportunity for you to become a new person, a better person, maybe because you've learned some lessons, because you've grown in a situation, or you realize that maybe, you know, making ego-based decisions aren't fulfilling in the end. You know, things based more on materialistic things than love. You know, and they're wanting you to see the opportunity that's presenting from this difficult situation, that you're having a fresh start. You know, they want you to try to figure out the spiritual scandal, like figure out how to get through this, you know, and get on your divine path, your spiritual path, you know, figure it out, troubleshoot. Figure out how to go about ending this situation that's obviously not for your highest good. And I believe you are doing that. Because here's what is your challenge. Good news. Secrets. Generosity. This reminds me of like the hand holding the coin, you know, the Ace of Pentacles. So your challenge will be, you know, revealing some secrets, revealing how you feel, opening up, being generous with your feelings, your emotions, yourself. Let's clarify some more. Good news. Good news. Your challenge is to be happy during a difficult time, you know. because secrets are coming out. It should be a relief. You know, you're getting a new opportunity, a new chance for the universe, you know, to start over. Good news. Good news. Good news. Sorry if it seems like it takes too long, but I prefer to have Spirit actually flip the card than me to kind of just grab them. I know some people just grab them, but I like to know for sure that's what they want to come out. So sometimes they come out right away, sometimes they don't. Now let me see secrets. I'm going to try a different card. Maybe they'll pop out something quicker. Secrets. Oops. Secrets. Yeah, you're going to lavecchia signora. This is someone from the past or a more mature woman, someone in their 30s or 40s, obviously someone different than the Giovine fanciulla. That's the person who's younger, 20s, something like that. Your challenge is to maybe reach out to this person. This is someone from the past. This could be, you know, you're ending this situation here and you're trying to make your way towards the divine feminine. Maybe you were in separation, so you're trying to reconnect and give your hand, be generous with these revelations, with these secrets about, you know, what you've been through, or maybe, you know, revealing to them how you feel about them. And your challenge might be, the good news is to be received, you know, well received. Madonna di Servizio. This is like the servant or the friend. Casa. So your challenge might be for this person to take you back in. You know, and be your little to be your, you know, companion, your, I'm gonna say a servant because that's so, but you know, a relationship that's usually it's the woman is the one doing the, you know, the cooking, the cleaning, the this, the that, and the other. So maybe that's how the servant comes into it, or just having that home life again, where you have that the home and you have someone to take care of. I won't say take care of you, but you know, you're supposed to take care of each other, but you know what I mean. And let's see how you should go about approaching this situation peacefully. In regards to, again, home. This might be a living situation. I mean, if you're ending one situation, you might be, you know, wanting to move in with the divine feminine, with whoever you're going back to here. Because you've used your judgment. Judgment is also like the reconciliation card. Woman of the world. This is somebody who's at a distance. So maybe you're at a distance from the person that you're trying to make your way towards. Or maybe this judgment came from, you know, maybe you're dating someone who is foreign. this person here that you're ending this situation is, and you've used your judgment and you've reflected on it, you know, what you want, what you don't want. But they want you to have patience, you know, because it's going to take time. And you should take things slow anyway, not rush, you know, leave one thing and rush back into something else, especially if there was a lot of pain and problems with this situation here. You're going to have to kind of take your time with things, you know, approach things slow. Slow and steady is always wiser, because you're hoping to be, you know, inspired in this. You're hoping that you're following your heart. You know, you're leaving this and pursuing obviously someone else that you really love, you know, or that you realize that you love, and you want to make a home life with this person. You know, bbLÄSSIİGS, so you want to make a home life with them, and you've matured. You know, it's the fair gray-haired man. You know, in regards to this deception, this deceptive behavior, maybe this, you know, again, was this decision to be with this person was based not on love, you know, and there was some deception involved. It could have been deception involved with both things, but you're hoping that, you know, using your intuition. This is the lady, this is someone who's intuitive, you know, and having faith. So you're hoping that, you know, you're becoming inspired to follow your heart, you know, and grow from this deceptive past, you know, and you're using your intuition in regards to all that, and you're wanting to have faith. That's what you're hoping for. You're hoping for the best, obviously. You're fearing confusion. Dark-haired woman. Reconciliation. This is also a relationship. So maybe you're fearing that you don't know if what you're choosing is the right choice. You know, maybe you're afraid to follow your heart, or maybe you're afraid of how you're going to be received from this person of your past, and or, you know, are they going to welcome you back right away? And you're trying to be inspired still, and have a positive outlook, you know, that things will work out the way that you're hoping that they will. You know, but there's always doubts and fears when we can't see the forest through the trees. But the main thing is to try to stay positive. Don't throw out any negative energy, because what you throw out will come back. You know, if you're wanting to release something because you've learned and you've grown, that's wonderful. That's big points in the spiritual world, you know. So they're obviously rooting for you in this situation. They're encouraging you. They're applauding you in your efforts and your growth to be this like new person, you know, and they want you to try to figure out how to get yourself out of this situation, and how to get back, you know, with the person that you're hoping to get back with, which is probably the divine feminine. Now, this is the universe's advice. Gossip. I'll read from this. Oh, let me get my glasses so I don't stumble too much. The heart knows what the eyes cannot see. Yeah, green is the heart chakra. Inspirational message. Often our journey brings us full circle, leaving us to wonder why things happen. Emerald stone teaches us to follow through on whatever is before us. Going back is not an option. Moving forward. Personal inquiry. Oh, I'm sorry. I've read the wrong side. That was perception. But either way, that's a good message too. Gossip. Sorry. I never met a person I didn't like. The inspirational message is Charmaine Chartreuse, that's this lady in the picture here, suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. Personal inquiry. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What am I resisting? Key ideas: uniqueness of others, naivete, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, refocusing your life. Keywords: freedom, dance, honor. So you're getting some freedom here because you're ending a situation. And they want you, again, the Fool, they want you to take a leap of faith. They want you to figure out how to get out of this situation and not be afraid to move forward because you're supposed to, leave this situation behind, learn from it, grow from it, refocus, and to get on your correct path now and focus on healing, heart chakra, opening up your heart, following your heart, and also, don't resist change. Change is scary, especially if I see a lot of home stuff. This is living situations. Perhaps it's, you'll need you want to move in, it's a living thing. You're leaving one living thing and you don't know where you're going. You don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know if this person's going to take you back. You're kind of just going on a whim or wanting to follow your heart, but you're kind of afraid. You're confused. You don't know, like, should I, shouldn't I don't know. You're kind of just, but they're saying, yes, this is the right thing to do. You need to end this situation. It wasn't right. You have the strength, to do what you need to do. Just believe in yourself. You have the support of the universe, and make your move. Make your move. The next one is Jophiel, because adventure awaits. Let's see adventure. This is from the Angel Heart Sigils. Mystical symbols from the angels of Atlantis. So adventure. Many of us are called to unique pilgrimages at this fabled time of soul striding, drawn particularly by the wondrous astrological evolutions that are taking place, mirroring the many internal shifts that we feel as we repair the schism between mind and body. One of these great sites of pilgrimage is Machu Picchu, which always produces upliftment in our beings in anticipation of powerful evolution. Adventures can be risky, bold, and involving uncertain outcomes. In this, our soul is kept alive as we face the challenges fearlessly, revealing unexpected possibilities. Jophiel also wants you to look at the angelic orb in the far right of the photo and see how it heralds the wonder of adventure in your own life. Once you've felt the orb, gaze on Jophiel's heart sigil for an extra boost for your soul's adventure through this incarnation. See, they want you to not be afraid, even though it's scary, obviously. But don't lose out on being able to reunite with the divine feminine because fear is holding you back. Fear of failure, fear of not being forgiven, fearing that she's not going to be receptive of it. You have to take that leap of faith, take that chance, because most likely, it's not, I'm going to say it's not as bad as you think, but sometimes, we put more fear into something than there should be. Sometimes it's like, I try to picture like this thing where what overthinking looks like. And there was a little video of a kid freaking out, like because he was thinking that the water was really deep and he couldn't put his feet on the ground. So he's like, freaking out in the water because he's thinking I'm going to drown, or it's too deep, or whatever. And he was struggling for nothing because he said, well, just stand up. And when he stopped splashing around, he stood, he realized that the water wasn't as deep as he thought. So sometimes we overanalyze and we overthink and we overfear things that we shouldn't, and the main thing is to put out positive energy. Think positively in this situation, and it'll help you through this obvious difficult process that you're going through, because it's can be scary. Change is scary, growth is scary, shadow work is scary, not knowing where you're going to live is scary, all these things. Wondering if we're going to be forgiven if we really realize that we love someone and we really want to be with them, and just having to deal with all this stuff. It can be heavy and it can be scary, but be positive. Adventure awaits you, and don't miss out on an opportunity by having fear hold you back. And the romance angel's advice is to have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So again, in both situations, lay it all out, get it all out, relieve yourself of the burden of this situation, free yourself from it. Express yourself to the divine feminine, whoever you're making your way back to here, because you obviously love this person and you want to reconcile with this person. Have faith, but honestly, be honest. That's the best thing anyone can ever do, because lies and deception kill trust, and then they kill relationships. And it's hard to be vulnerable. Sometimes it's hard to lay it out because we fear being hurt. We fear being rejected. But again, a lot of times we get in our own way. We overthink. We make mountains out of molehills. And if we would just simplify things, maybe life would be a lot more smoother. It would relieve a lot of the stress that we, self-imposed stress that we have on ourselves. And the universe wants you to know that, yes, this is your soulmate. This must be the divine feminine that you're trying to work your way back towards, because instinctively, with the lady card there, you're feeling it. You're following your instincts, you're following your heart, because you feel that the connection is what it is. And this one wasn't. That's why you're leaving it. That's why you're ending it. This is where your heart is with your twin flame. And they want you guys to retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world to see the two people together. They want you to get together with your divine feminine. Spend time together. Retreat off together. Have heart-to-heart conversations, because this is the person that you're destined to be with. This is the person that you're supposed to be with. And you have two healing. These are the water crystal oracles. Creativity, right brain, autonomic nerve, affection. So they want you to be affectionate. Think of creative ways to be affectionate, to have these heart-to-heart conversations. You have to try to figure out, that's what this troubleshooter is. You have to be creative in how you're going to, I won't say smooth talk your way back in, but it's kind of, they want you to, obviously this is about healing. You got two healing cards. This situation requires healing. And I think that going through this process, you're kind of running on emotional, I want to say steam, like emotional steam. Like it must be exhausting going through this process here. And it's like, until this is resolved, until you got the forgiveness and you're back in this, with your divine feminine, and you're creating a home together, I don't think that you'll be able to just, like, this whole process, it's like giving birth. That's how I describe the soul work, the lessons, it's like giving birth, and sometimes it's like hours and hours and hours of labor, and you're just like dying in this situation, and you just want it to be over with, and you just can't wait for the pain to subside, for the struggle to subside, for the waiting, the uncertainty, the anticipation of, when the baby arrives. So when for sure that it all is going to work out in the end. But this whole process, the in-between time, this is the stuff. This is the stuff that makes you or breaks you. Depends on how you approach it. That's why you got to think positively. And it's hard, we all get in our funks. We all get in our woes, and we all stress and fear and worry and are sad, and we all have all of that stuff. And sometimes it takes a lot of strength to persevere, to push through. But if you can do that, then it's, then you can sit under the trees and listen to the birds sing, and it was just, and you probably will need to, because it's all, like I said, it's an experience. Growth is an experience, but it's all good. And you have another healing card here. This is the Fairy Oracle. So they're stressing a lot this healing that needs to take place here. I mean, you got Sacerdote, you got this healing, you got these healing cards. I tell you, it's all good. If you get through this, it's all good. Let's read the healing. This is the Healer's card, and its presence in a reading may speak of healing to be given or of healing to be received. The circumstances and processes of reaching well-being may seem easy, or they may bring great challenges. In either case, we are asked to participate in our own healing as we are strengthened by this singer. More usually, this singer speaks of both giving and receiving, because we cannot truly and freely give without receiving as well. Healing is something that flows through us, not from us, and as such, we are inevitably affected by its passage. Drawing this card tells us of both a need and an opportunity for healing ourselves and perhaps others as well. As Warren, one of my teachers, said, healing is not something you do, it's something that you are. So that is going to be your focus for the first 2 weeks of September, and probably now and even after that, because this is a process, obviously. But stay strong, believe in yourself, think positively, and be truthful and be honest and be vulnerable. And know that the universe is backing you, and know that you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. Because this is your soulmate. This is your divine feminine. This is your destiny. Adventure awaits. Don't miss out on the opportunity to heal. So we all need healing. So that's it, Virgo Divine Masculines. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know if any of this resonated. And don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising, all three, because they give you more messages. And I wish you well on your journey, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.